singer from Orchard.
Yeah, they took over.
Would you like to say anything about Reality Check Television or tonight's
I love
concert?
it. I fucking love Reality Check.
Excellent.
Absolutely. Tonight?
Thank you, Scott. Your
Tonight
check's in the
was
mail, by the way.
tonight was a lot of fun. Oh, really? Could I get paid? That would be excellent.
How did Danny earn the name Stuttering Danny?
Well, I've always stuttered, you know, and people always, you got me stuttering too. Basically, somebody turned me on to the Howard Stern show and said, you gotta see this guy Stuttering John, he looks and talks just like you.
And he does.
Yeah, and once I started doing the show, I knew I was going to get compared to him, so I decided to call myself Stuttering Danny D at the time. You know, and I did that for a few years, and then I ended up getting to meet Stuttering John and actually getting to do an interview with him, which was a bizarre experience. You know, but I've been working on trying to lose the stuttering.
Well, so is he, actually.
Yeah.
And he's done it. Now he's the announcer.
I've met you many times at many venues and concerts and wrestling events, and I've never noticed your stutter until I was reading about Reality Check Television on your internet website.
That's how you catch me. For the longest time, you know, I was like the West Coast Stuttering John on a more underground level, you know, and the Howard Stern people knew about me and stuff, but they never really did much. But you know, me and Stuttering John got to have a little meet. But he's like changed, and he's telling us to wrap it up. Okay.
No.
Anyways, so. You know, I had my little Stuttering John experience, and he's changed and kind of moved on from what he was. He's cut his hair and done all this, and I decided I didn't want to be compared to him anymore. You know, I kind of wanted to, but the thing is, I still stutter. But all my friends in the scene have always called me Danny. Hey, Danny, what's up? So I decided to change it from Stuttering Danny to just Danny, because that's what all my friends call me.
How have things changed since Reality Check TV started? Has your audience grown? Has the coverage, I mean, the area you guys are aired in, has that grown as well?
Not as much as we should. I mean, we've got some clips up on YouTube that's growing, and we also air part-time in the East Bay, up in Concord, Walnut Creek area, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's where we got into trouble, by the way. And,
so it wasn't San Francisco?
No, it didn't. It hasn't really happened in San Francisco, but
there was a lot of fallout from that, from the ABC TV news thing. I heard about that stuff for days afterwards from, you know, venues, and because I have a lot of people who know me and
supportive or
non-supportive, who were like, all right, you're catching, you know, there's a lot of heat from on high because now we had made the Bay Area news, and the powers that be called other powers that be to rain on our parade, and it's like, hey, what do you want me to do?
So the fallout from the complaint.
Yeah, the fallout from that was, you know, I went to the Fillmore, and I was hearing some static from the security people, and it's like, you know, I was working for Bill Graham Presents at the time, and You know, it's like, what do you want me to do? You know, somebody complained and there was a news show. What? You know, if anything, that makes everything that we're doing on a bigger level. More people are going to know about it, more people are going to watch it, more people are going to tune in.
Best publicity we ever gotten, you know?
Right, and it benefits everybody by extension. If we go to a show or doing something, more people are going to pay attention. So, who loses?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Are you guys off the 30-day?
To Susie Hansen, the young woman.
Old woman, she was young.
Who is Susie Hansen?
She's the person who was the spokesperson for the group of people. It was a group of people.
It was a group of people that complained. It wasn't a single individual.
Who didn't like what we were doing.
I've seen the YouTube video that you guys
I pledge
posted.
my undying love and affection. You helped me out. Thank you. By making a big deal out of nothing, you actually made me into something. Good job.
Yeah. We thank you very much for that. She saw the show, got offended, and called the media. And guess what? We're on ABC News and got all this publicity. And they were even on their radio show. They were talking about us. And I wish the heck I would have known about that, so I could at least called in and kind of defended ourselves. Because they were just like talking trash.
No, I ended up communicating with the person who's the producer for it's KGO, I think 810 Talk Radio on AM. And after the fact, I ended up meeting this person, and you know, I was like, oh, if I'd only known, I would have called in, you know, to present our side of the story. But nonetheless, from what I understand, there was a week's worth of just them talking about us.
A week's worth?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
A week's worth, you know, because I forget what day the actual news report aired, but for about a week afterwards, they were talking about, you know, is this okay? Is it not okay? What are limits on what cable access should do? What are limits on what should be shown on television, and so forth? And unfortunately, I didn't learn until after the fact. But the fact that there was a discussion about it is important.
Oh yes. And metal can coexist. It does happen.
Impacted the scene.
Wow. Well, being that I'm not from San Francisco, I haven't really been, you know, exposed to it very much. But I do know that they are one of the fucking pioneers in underground everything, and whatever kind of underground entertainment, whether it's rock and roll, wrestling, you know, porn stars, they fucking run the gamut of everything, and we need more people out there fighting for the scene like they do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
This is a testimonial for Reality Check TV, and these two guys right here have been doing a really good job taking care of fucking business around town right here, giving everybody the fucking 411 on rock and roll and metal, and I say thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And Satan, thank you too.
You're welcome.